This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Dukes will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Back to throw. It's Stone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Handoff heading left. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Missed this receiver. It's incomplete. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Let's go. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to throw. It's Stone. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Northwestern. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff in a single back formation. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Stone. It's a wide receiver screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he handed it off. short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period.
Northwestern 7, James Madison 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Grab behind the line. It's Covey. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Runs out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Barnett. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The running back here in a direct snap. He gets loose. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Dukes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. To the air. It's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Dukes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Stone. Grabbed by the receiver. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped and gets a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. Clean toward the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Start the drive here. We're going to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Caught, completion. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Dukes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's in the clear. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. The quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Stone. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They'll try to run this one in. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They stop him again at the 1. Third and goal coming up.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Snags it with throw. Touchdown, Northwestern. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Well, I'd love to see the fullback get an opportunity to score a touchdown, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. What a luxury for this offense to have that kind of athlete that can block most of the game and then catch the ball for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Pass caught down at the 20. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds his target. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the Dukes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Northwestern.
grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Come on, set. Cookie.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Stone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Now here he goes. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not